Hey everyone, thank you for joining me on my Basically Soap channel. My name is Mia and I'm the owner and founder of Basically Soap. Today I'm going to be making a sea moss and turmeric cold processed soap. And as you can see, this is the process of me boiling my sea moss to make my sea moss gel. That is one portion of my sea moss gel. The rest I actually have in my refrigerator up in my kitchen because I use it when I cook. I like using it in place of water or partial water for my rice. Right there is the sea moss water that I get from my simmers because I like to either use the water or I'll use the straight up gel. But the water is just fine. It has all the nutrients that the gel has. Now I'm going to be weighing out my aloe vera juice mixed with sea salt, as well as the straight aloe vera juice that I'll be using to put my lye in. I'm using partial aloe vera juice for my liquid as well as coconut milk. So my aloe vera juice was discounted so that it can account for my coconut milk that I will add later on in this process. Now carefully add your lye solution. Make sure that it is no flyaways. That's why I have my spatula up. And also make sure that you get the accurate weight measurement of your lye. I am now going to gently stir up my lye solution. Sometimes it can get a little hard at the bottom, and so you have to start slowly and eventually you'll be able to work yourself around the edges and then they'll eventually become smooth. And you will stir this in the beginning. There will be vapors. You do not want to breathe these vapors in, so use a fan, use an exhaust fan, something that will cause those vapors to go in a different direction instead of straight up your nostrils. I'll be using the heat transfer method, so that means that I'll be using the heat from my hot lye solution to melt my hard butters and oils. However, I did previously heat my butters and oils so that they were not as hard, so that the lye would melt them faster. So you can see that some stuff is melted in there and some is not. Also, I forgot to add that I also add Tulsa silk in my lye solution. I use that because it gives the bar a nice silky finish. It looks so pretty when you use Tulsa silk. So you want to carefully pour your lye solution in and slowly start to stir up these hard butters and oils. So today my hard butters and oils are coconut oil, palm oil, and shea butter. This combination of hard butters gives the bar a nice stable lather, is very moisturizing, and gives it a good hardness so that it lasts long. So right now I'm just going to be mixing this up. This beaker or container is very hot at the bottom. So it's going to rapidly melt these oils and butters. And so after that, I'll be adding my liquid oils with my additives as well as my coconut milk. Don't forget to like and subscribe, you guys. I really appreciate everybody's support. My channel has been growing. I got like 16 new subscribers in the last 2 weeks, and it's very exciting for me. And I know it may not seem like a lot, but for a small business owner and a new to YouTuber, it is a very good accomplishment. So as you can see, everything has been incorporated and melted and everything looks nice and smooth. Now there are my liquid oils, and in this I am going to be adding kaolin clay, and I like to use my immersion blender to blend this in my liquid oils so that I get a good dispersion throughout the oil. I don't like to add it right into my soap base because if it's not all incorporated, it shows in your bars. And for my liquid oils, I use castor oil, rice bran oil, and sunflower oil. Besides kaolin clay, I will be adding this colloidal oatmeal, which is something I use in every single batch of soap that I make. It is organic, it is cruelty free, and it has no harsh chemicals in it, and it's soothing, very soothing to the skin. So let me just make sure I get all those clumps dispersed into this liquid. So I'm about to just add about 1/3 of my liquid oils to my hard oil soap base because it started getting a little bit too thick and I didn't want it to start saponifying yet. Now in goes the coconut milk. I use canned coconut milk. I usually buy it from my local Asian grocery store because it's a lot cheaper than Walmart. So yes, I just used the whole can. I scraped it into my beaker, and now I'm just going to stir it in. See that big chunk? Don't even worry about it. It's about to be nice and incorporated into this mixture because the soap base is warm, like I said, and it's about to just be melted all in and be nice and creamy. And don't worry, I have my metal whisk to come incorporated better than the spatula. I love using a whisk to work in with my soaps because it helps the trace not start too fast or things to be sped up, but I can make sure everything is incorporated evenly and dispersed evenly through the solution so that I have a beautiful bar of soap. Not beautiful, not boo, but beautiful. So I'm just adding the rest of my liquid oils with all of my additives in there that were incorporated. And I'm gonna just mix this up briefly, and then I'm gonna go in with my scent. Again, you guys, like and subscribe if you are still watching. And today for my fragrance, I am going to be using patchouli essential oil, lavender 4042 essential oil, and bergamot essential oil. You can go to eocalc.com and you'll find all the essential oils that you could possibly use, and they will give you usage rates, as well as you can make your own blends using those essential oils. And so if you do not have certain essential oils and you want to replace, if you have a recipe and you need to replace the essential oil that you do not have, EOCalc is a wonderful place to go to be able to find your perfect blend and your usage rates for your amount of soap that you're making, or lotion, or whatever other products that you would use essential oils in. So my essential oils are also not inside, but I incorporate tapioca starch into my essential oils. So the tapioca starch anchors the scent into the soap so that it does not dissipate fast, especially during curing. Some essential oils do not last in soap, and so for them to last longer, you want to use something to anchor it into the soap to make it stick to those molecules. So as you can see, you guys, I like to do a lot of stirring with my hand and not with the immersion blender, just because it helps me work with my soap better. It eliminates fast trace or premature trace, but also I do use the immersion blender just to make sure things are blended properly. And I'm not sure if I showed it, but I do add honey into this recipe as well. And immediately after I add the honey, the immersion blender goes in and starts blending. It looks so creamy, you guys, so creamy. This is going to be an awesome looking bar soap. The swirl that I'm doing, I do not remember the name, but it looks like tiger stripes or zebra stripes. It is so cute. And the soap bars make these cute little designs. So when you see the soap bars, please let me know what animal you see in those soap bars. I am really curious to see what people have to say about the type of animal that they see. Because I know I see one particular animal especially that it looks like. But it could look like something else, and I just want your opinion. So here I'm just going to split my soap base up so that I'll have one with the straight up color of the soap base and the other will be colored with the turmeric. So this is just going to be an all natural bar soap, no chemically modified ingredients at all. Everything came straight from the earth. So in my turmeric, I mix that with oil to help it disperse evenly in my soap. If you add the powder straight into your soap, sometimes you don't get it all dispersed evenly, and you'll find your bars will have deposits of turmeric that weren't even mixed into the soap, and this prevents that from happening. And I'm going to thoroughly mix this with my spatula, making sure I get all the edges, as well as with my trusted whisk. But you guys, yeah, when you watch the swirl that I'm doing, drop in the comments and tell me the name of this swirl, because I learned about it years ago and I used to do it with my soaps back then, and I haven't done it in a while, so I forget what the name is, but it is so cute. It is so cute. The design is so simple. So such a simple pour, nothing difficult about it, but the swirls and the design look so intricate that it's amazing that you can just do this simple swirl and get soap bars that look like my soap bars. So yeah, working it in with my whisk. I want to make sure everything is dispersed evenly, as well as mixing helps keep your batter liquidy, because after it sits it can start hardening up a little bit, especially at the top. You might see like some type of film kind of looking, but once you start mixing it in, it gets right back to liquid and movable. So what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to pour directly in the center of my square mold, alternating colors. Oops, I got a little bit on the side, but that's okay. It's not going to mess anything up. And that's all you do. You just alternate your colors. I have more soap base than the turmeric base, so I will pour more soap base initially, just so that I don't have too much left over at the end. Look at that design. Look at them circles. Look at them stripes. Look at that. How cute is that, you guys? How cute is that? But drop down in the comments and let me know what kind of swirl this is, because I forget. Look how pretty that is. And you just want to keep pouring down the center. Just keep pouring down the center. You'll have to, bang it down after a while, because the soap does start to harden up. So it start to look like a little peak in the middle. So you just have to bang that down to get it nice and flat and everything dispersed throughout the mold. So just scrapey the beaker and get all of that soap out. Pour it down right through the center, and then alternate the color and do it again. So now I'm going to get the large container and I'm going to work on the top. Scrapey, scrapey. You want to leave as little bit of soap in your containers as possible. One, that is money that is going down the drain that you're wasting, that you could have in a soap bar. Two, it is very difficult to clean these equipment and these beakers and these containers with caked up soap in it. Even though it's soap, once it gets hard, it takes a while for you to wash it off completely. So you might as well just scrape it all out into your soap mold so that it can go into your soap. Just a reminder again, you guys, like and subscribe. I appreciate all your support of everybody that's actually watched the whole video in full. Put an actual thumbs up for liking this video. Put a comment in if you watched the full video. Put a comment in at what animal you see after you see the unmolding of the soap. What animal do you see in the design? I'm not going to reveal what animal I see until the end of the video, just to let you know. Don't worry, you guys, there is a method to all this scraping madness. So make sure you bang your soap down. A good, nice few bangs every once in a while. It helps get the air bubbles out so that you don't cut your soap and there are holes in it. This definitely helps with that. So here I am with my skewer and I'm about to design the top. I like to go around the sides just to separate it from the mold a little bit from the sides and have a little line there once it's dry. And I just take it back and forth slowly. I don't go down too far because I don't want to mess up the swirls underneath. I just stay right on the top layer and go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I'm going to go up and down, up and down, up and down. No, they're not even lines, but it's not going to matter because the design is going to be beautiful. I'm sure you can see how it's turning out now. Go around one bang it. And now let's do a zigzag. And here we go, you guys. Let me know. What do you see? I see a panda. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.